Good afternoon, students. Welcome back to our new class. In my previous class, I have discussed about simple complex compound part 1. Dear students, now I am going to discuss on simple complex compound part 2. Dear students, open your khata and write down simple complex compound part 2. Dear students, this class is most important for you because I am going to share with you some techniques so that you can identify a sentence and transfer from simple to complex and compound, or complex to simple or compound to complex or simple. That means vice versa. Actually, some students can identify, but they can't change and they can't remember how can I change my sentence. That is why I am giving short techniques so that you can change simple complex compound very easily. Dear students, follow my instructions. Simple sentence, complex, compound. Dear students, if we can interchange properly, obviously we will get good marks in the exam. Not only good marks in the exam, but also we can write any kinds of sentence elaborately, properly. Dear students, look at the board and follow my instruction. How can we easily change simple to complex and compound? Okay, dear, listen. Simple, if we can see 2 plus non-finite verb, we can say that this is simple sentence, and complex sentence so that oblique in order that, and compound sentence we can use and. Dear, by seeing the board and you can easily identify what kinds of word I had used in simple, complex and compound. You can ask me, sir, what is it? Non-finite verb. Dear students, I am giving some examples so that you can understand very easy way. Dear students, follow my example. Simple sentence. The boy reads attentively to pass the exam. The students, follow my examples. The boy reads attentively to pass the exam. Here you can notice there is a to, and next part is non-finite verb. Here complex sentence. Yes students, we have written so that oblique in order that. How can we use this word? Complex sentence. The boy reads attentively. Here we should be careful by use instead of to we should use so that, oblique in order that. Dear students, I have written instead of to we can use so that oblique in order that, and you should use the first subject's pronoun, that means he. Also you should follow the principles sentence verb. If it is present verb, the present form, you can use can oblique may. If the verb is past form, you can use could oblique might. That's why as it is the base form of the verbs, that is why I can use can oblique may. You can use any words so that he can pass the exam. Pass the exam. Dear learners, I am going to giving another exam, compound sentence. How can we use compound sentence? Just follow. The boy reads attentively and he pass the exam. Dear students, follow. Here I have used and. This is the compound sentence. And complex sentence we have used this part extra. As it is a complex sentence, we have used so that oblique in order that. Then first subject's pronoun, and as the main verb is present form, we can use can or may. Okay, dear students, by following this instruction you can change a lot of sentence this following the rules and regulation. Okay, now I am going to giving another example and another rules. Write down, dear students. Dear students, now according to the structure I am giving an example only for you so that you can exercise in my class by seeing the roles you can, so that you can answer very easily. Dear students, now I am giving an example. Take physical exercise to keep fit our body. Dear students, I gave you an example and now you change into complex and compound. Dear students, okay, solve it. Dear students, I am writing and match with me. We take physical exercise so that we can keep fit our body. Dear students, matching with me. Next, compound. We take physical exercise And dear students, you can write we, or without we you can answer the sentence. We take physical exercise and we can keep fit our body. Dear learners, I have given two examples, and at your residence, according to the roles, you can exercise to develop yourself. Dear learners, and by practicing, obviously once upon a time it will be very easy to you, and no students will be horror for by saying simple complex compound. Okay, now we are going to discuss our next role. This is our role number 1, and I am going to next role number 2. Okay, dear viewers, I have completed my role number 1. This is the second role, simple complex compound. Yes students, follow my instructions. Here I have given the another role, in simple, in spite of, oblique despite. Dear students, remember that in spite we can use of, but in with despite there is no of. And complex sentence, though, oblique, although, and compound but. Dear listeners, follow be attentively so that you can remember in next time, because I think that this is an important class for you. You know that most of the students can't remember this sequence. That is why this is my innovative expression to you, so that you can remember frequently in exam center, or those who are the candidate of different kinds of job. It is also important for them, because most of the competitive exams there is a different kinds of simple complex compound setup. That is why sometimes students should also told to identify what kinds of sentence. This is the technique of this is a simple sentence, complex sentence, or compound sentence. By seeing these words, obviously we can say this is the simple sentence, complex sentence, compound sentence. Dear viewers, now I am giving some examples so that you can understand properly. Dear students, write down the examples on your khata and try to solve the sentence. Now I am giving some examples. Of his having riches, he is not happy. Dear learners, listen and notice my class. In spite of his having riches, he is not happy. Dear students, obviously you can understand this is a simple sentence, because this is in spite of. The sentence has been started at the very beginning. Here I have written in spite of. This is a simple sentence. And now I am going to discuss complex sentence. Write down. Here you must be delete in the field of complex sentence. What I can be used now. Dear students, follow complex sentence. At the very beginning of the complex sentence, you should write down though, oblique, although. Now I am writing though. Dear students, you know that after in spite of, we should use possessive form, he, him, his. But in the sense of complex sentence, I have to use the subjunctive form. His possessive form. Now I am writing subjunctive form. he. Dear students, listen. This is the principal clause, and you should bear in mind that if the verb is present form, and you should follow according to the present form verbs, and it is the past form. If it is past form, then you should write down according to the past form. Dear students, is this is a simple sentence. This is the sentence. So the verb is simple present form sentence. That is why having will be changed. It indicates though he has riches, he is not happy. Dear learners, come to the next portion, compound sentence. How can we change as a compound sentence? At the very beginning, we should use the subjective form. He has riches. He has riches. Instead of comma, we can use but. Yes, students, but he is not happy. Dear learners, in the simple sentence we have used in spite of. By seeing, you can easily identify it is simple sentence. Now I have written complex sentence, though oblique although. You can identify it is complex sentence. And another sentence, but. By seeing there's this sentence, and you can clearly say that this is the simple sentence. Dear learners, now I am giving another example of according to the rules, and try to solve, and it is yourself and you can solve it. Dear students, listen to me. Now I am giving another example. Write down on your khata and try to solve the sentence. Despite, you by seeing despite, you can say that this is the simple sentence. Despite being poor, he is honest. Dear students, now you can solve the sentence according to the structure. Okay, dear students, now I am giving the solution of the sentence. Though subjective form, this is he, and we should take subjective form. He. Being indicates be verb. Do you know be verb? Am, is, are, was, were. These are the be verb. Dear students, as this verb is present form, that is why we should use is. Though he is poor, he is honest. Dear viewers, and match with me, compound sentence. He is poor. Instead of comma, I can use but he is honest. Yes, students, by practicing such way, you can develop yourself gradually, and this is the short techniques for you, because in our grammar books you will see that different kinds of rules you will get, but how can you change, how can you remember frequently, so that you can answer and so that you can identify it very easily. This is the formation, this is the advice to you, so that you can remember this sequence properly. Okay, dear learners, now I am going to another examples. No. Okay, dear students, now I am giving another role to remember so spontaneously. Role number 3, enough oblique 2 dot dot 2, and we can use in simple very easy way. How can so that and you can in compound dear learners, follow my instructions. I hope you will be very benefited by following this system of changing sentence, that means simple complex compound. Now I am giving an example. The man is too poor to buy his daily food. Dear learners, I have given you an example. Now you can change according to the roles complex and compound. Dear viewers, complex sentence, match with me. The man is so poor. Instead of to, we can use so. And another to, instead of to, we can use that. Now you should take a subject. This is the main subject, the man. The man's, instead of man, we can use his pronoun he. As this verb is present form, that is why we can use can't. And after you should write the whole sentence. Can't buy his daily food. The students, now we can say that the man is so poor that he can't buy his daily food. Dear viewers, now you can write down compound sentence. This is the system of the man is. The man is, instead of to, we can use very. The man is very poor. Instead of to, we can use and he can't buy his daily food. Dear learners, and as our time is short, we can't give you a lot of times, but if you face any kinds of problem, obviously you comments me or inbox me, so that I can easily to make ensure you, so that you can understand very easily. That's why now I am going my another roles, and obviously you will be benefited. Now we are going to another role. The role number is 4. Okay, dear viewers, follow my roles and keep pace with me, so that you can easily understand the instruction. Okay, dear students, now this role number 4, this is the another role, and If you follow these rules, obviously you can change simple complex compound very easy way. Write down and open your khata. Without, this is the part of simple sentence. And what can be used in complex sentence? If you follow my instruction, obviously it will be very easy to you. We can use if or in case of, and in compound we can use or. Dear learners, now I am giving an example and you can easily solve the another examples. Write down. Without working hard, you can't make a good result. Dear students, complex and compound, this is your homework. Now you can try to solve the question, but if you face any problem, now I am giving solution of this sentence. But if you notice that without and verb plus ing, this is a simple sentence, and compound sentence I have give you if oblique in case of. Now I am giving the solution of the sentence. Write down. If. Dear students, remember that at the very beginning of the sentence there is no subject. This subject is silent, but you should bear in mind that in our principal clause we can see there is subject is you. That is why we should take subject you. That means if you. Now you know that after without we should use verb plus ing, but now you can't use ing. You should use only verb, main verb. If you work hard, you if you don't work hard, you can't make a good result. Dear students, as the sentence is negative form, that is why we should carry or use don't. That is why I have taken don't. If you don't work hard, you can't make a good result. Dear students, now another example. Compound sentence, and we should solve the sentence. Write down. Now we should write work hard, or you can't make a good result. And by seeing if, you can say that this is the complex sentence. By seeing or, you can say compound sentence. By seeing without, you can say simple sentence. Dear students, by seeing the same term and by seeing the words, obviously you can say that this is the such kinds of sentence. So, these are the short techniques to you, and some change, internal change in the middle of the sentence, but if you practice gradually, obviously it will turn into very easy to you. That's why this is our techniques of our students, so that they can solve any kinds of sentence at their any situation at schools, college, or exams. So this is the system. Now I am giving you another rule to understand very easily. Dear learners, now I am giving another example to you so that you can answer so spontaneously. And by seeing that this is the simple complex compound is the short techniques of you bhai plus bhar plus ing. And in complex sentence obviously you should use if. In compound you can use and. Dear learners, now I am giving an example so that you can identify sentence very easily and answer so spontaneously. Dear students, write down the sentence. by maintaining discipline. By maintaining discipline you can succeed in life. You can succeed in life. Dear students, now you should solve this sentence as a complex sentence and compound sentence. So try to solve this sentence with me. Dear students, I am also trying solve with you. Dear learners, follow. Instead of by we can use if. Dear students, this is the principal clause, this is a subject, and now that is why we should take a subject. If you, we know that after by we must use var plus ing, but now we can't use var plus ing, we should use only main verbs of the sentence. If you maintain discipline you can succeed in life. Dear viewers, this is the complex sentence. And compound sentence, how can we use? Just we follow and try to solve the sentence. As there is an you but there is no subject, it is silent, but you should bear in mind there is also a subject, but as both subject is one person, that is why we need not use again and again same subject. That is why just we can write maintain discipline and you can succeed in life. Dear viewers, we have already used by maintaining, this is the according to the rules and regulation, and we have use if, this is the according to the rule, and now we have used and, this is the compound sentence. Dear viewers, today I have everybody have enjoyed these classes so spontaneously, and this is our class of simple, complex and compound part 2. I have divided into different parts of this class, and I shall take another class of these topics. Today now I am going to finish my classes, and after I shall try to my level best to take another class or more class of this sentence. So dear students, no more today. Best wishes to you, best of luck. Allah Hafiz.